When the Christian church began, it wasn't a large institution spanning continents with piles of books of doctrine and centuries of tradition. Instead, it was a community of people who came together to share and to pray and to commune. And it can be hard to recreate that in our own lives, even though that's what we're called to do as Christians. One of the big exemplars of this sort of living was Nicholas Ferrar. And he founded the community in England known as Little Gidding. It was founded in the second quarter of the 17th century, which you might know was not the most peaceful time to be in England, especially if you were interested in religion. But at Little Gidding, Nicholas Ferrar and his family and his friends and more people came together. They followed the Book of Common Prayer daily. They did a daily recitation of all the Psalms. They created books. They made a harmony of the Gospels. But they didn't just sit and read all day to each other. They shared, they loved, they took care of each other's health and well-being. And they were really one people in the way that Christians are supposed to be. One of the most famous expressions of the idea of Little Gidding comes from T.S. Eliot in the fourth of his four quartets poems, which named Little Gidding. And let me read a small part of it to give you sort of a sense of what Eliot's idea of Little Gidding is. If you came this way, taking any route, starting from anywhere, at any time or any season, it would always be the same. You would have to put off sense and notion. You are not here to verify, instruct yourself, or inform curiosity, or carry report. You are here to kneel, where prayer has been valid, and prayer is more than an order of words, the conscious occupation of the praying mind, or the sound of the voice praying. And what the dead had no speech for when living, they can tell you. Being dead, the communication of the dead is tongued with fire beyond the language of the living. Here, the intersection of the timeless moment is England and nowhere, never and always. And it's this intense connection with others and with God and with love that Little Gidding really captures. It's at once the most quiet, tranquil, boring place in the world, possibly, but it's also the most amazing, stunning, transcendent place in the universe.